Hello everyone, in today's video I will be sharing how I decorated my mantle and hearth room for Christmas. Okay guys, so this is the garland that I will be using today. I have one 12-foot section, 9-foot section from Walmart. This one here is just slightly fuller than this one that I got from TJ Maxx, and the one from TJ Maxx is 6 feet, and I have two of those, and you can see they're just a little slimmer than the one from Walmart. They're not quite as full, but the texture on the one from TJ Maxx is a little softer, but the Walmart one just has a little bit more bulk to it. So I'm going to get, hopefully they still have it at Walmart, I'm going to pick up a few more because I need this type for my staircase. This year I'm going to try and use this on my staircase since it's softer and it's not as bulky. Last year I didn't use garland on my staircase because I just was tired of that bulky fake look. And so I think these look more realistic, and so this is what I want to go with going forward. So what I'm going to do is join the two 6-foot pieces together to make a one long piece, and I'm probably going to layer that on first and then layer the one from Walmart on top. At least that's the way I think it's gonna go. If something changes, I'll let you know. Okay guys, so I did decide to switch things up just a little bit with the garland. Okay, so instead of using the long 9-foot piece with the TJ Maxx piece, I found this little fuller piece in my basement, and this was a garage sale find from years. So the first piece is the one with the longer hairs. I put that on first, and then I started them both at the corner of the fireplace, and then I layered this one on top, and this one ends about halfway down the fireplace, and so I need a little more fullness, and so I'm going to add another piece on top. So for the third piece, I'm going to add in the TJ Maxx piece, which is very thin, but it works out well for this situation. And I'm just going to layer it on top of the other two. So I'm going to start almost at the corner and just build that corner up a little bit. Okay, so the third piece starts somewhere right in here, almost at the corner, and then it drapes all the way down almost to the bottom, so that I have that same thickness at the bottom as well. And then I'll take some floral wire and connect all three pieces where they come together. So once I'm done, I left the wire a little long, and I'm just going to tuck it underneath the greenery so that when I go to take it down at the end of the season, I can find the end. And I'm also going to wire it just a little ways down the middle. And if anyone is interested, I have a nail on each corner of the mantle, and that's how I hang my garland. I know a lot of people do the command hooks. If that's your choice, go ahead and do that, but this is how I've done it for years. Okay, and so this is how it's looking so far, and let me just say, you don't have to do this step. I just wanted to add a little more fullness to the family room side because I like to keep this side a little bit more rustic, and so I like that fuller look. But in my entry haul, you will see that I am using it in a thinner version. Okay, so I will be using the fairy lights that I shared in a recent video. So I like to put the battery pack on one end and then go to the other end. Okay, so you want to find your middle point And then I come and put a piece up top at the middle of the garland. And then I just work the lights throughout the rest of the garland. Then it does help to have the lights on so you can see where you're placing the lights. And it really doesn't take a lot. Now, if you want more light than the little fairy lights, then you'll use the, the regular plug-in lights. But I like these because I don't like a lot of light. We're back here in the kitchen all the time and we don't need a lot of light back here. And guys, when you're putting your lights on, don't put them on in a straight line. Try and put them on in a zigzag motion. So you want to go up, come down, go up and down, and so on and so on. I have mine on the timer. I think you can have it on for 4 to 6 hours. And that's enough for us. We put ours on sometime in the evening where they come on around 5 in the evening and then go off, 4 or 6 hours later. And that generally works for us. So for me, the next thing that I'm going to do is place my decor on top of the mantle. If you're not placing anything on the mantle, you can go ahead and decorate your garland. But if you decorate your garland first before you decorate the mantle, you will run the risk of knocking some of your ornaments off of the garland. So this is the time to go ahead and decorate the mantle. Okay, so I have a Rustic Glam or a Rustic Elegance theme going on back here in the kitchen. And so I want to place these items on the mantle. Okay guys, so this is how it's looking so far. And now I can go ahead and decorate the garland. Now in one of my last videos, I mentioned that I was waiting for some ribbon. Guys, this ribbon that I got is not it. Let me show you. So I wanted this pretty soft gold velvet. It is pretty, but it's just too thin. And so it's not giving me what I wanted. And so I think I'm going to add it with another ribbon, but I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to do it. So stay tuned. Okay, so before I add the ribbon, there's a few accent pieces that I want to put on first. Now I have this faux mercury glass finial that I like to use from time to time. And then there is the beads. And then of course there's the bells. And I think everyone is using bells, so I think I'm gonna wait and use these bells someplace else. I think this year I may put the bells on the outside. And these are the bells that I picked up from Hobby Lobby in an earlier haul. Okay guys, so look what I found. I remembered that I had a set of finials that were just a little warmer in tone. It's like a real soft gold. You can see the difference here. And I think that's what was throwing me. So I'm going to use the gold finials and the 2 ribbons. Okay, so let's see what I come up with.